Hey folks, we're going to do another species spotlight, and today it is going to be on the yellow tree monitor. So clearly yellow. They get a little bit bigger than green trees and black trees, I think, by maybe not a ton, but a little bit. Not quite as big as a blue tree, which I'll show you on the next one. Very sharp claws, very motivated. This guy, he's captive produced, so he has a pretty good attitude. He's not really a biter or anything like that, but definitely want to wear gloves for the simple fact that these little claws stick to everything. Um, it's a very smart species. They come from the island of Misol off the Indonesian coast. They are this guy is about every bit of 30 inches right now, give or take. But he's not done growing. He will get a little bit bigger, a little more beefier than this, and a couple more inches in length. You'll notice that this one is a male, and you can tell that by he has a broad head, big muscular bulges right there. Calm down, buddy. And another telltale sign is on his jaw. If I can get him level, it's more like a U shape instead of a flat line. Flat lower jawline is indicative of a female. This more thicker jawline on the bottom part is more male. Now that I'm a little closer, you can see those muscular bulges on the top of his head as well. And if I can get his little claw disconnected, you'll also see, come on buddy, big boofy thick tail base. Those bulges, you'll see there's like a line in the middle and on each side. That's where you can see the hemipene bulge. Females, it's much more slender, not as bulky on the tail base. And just general overall, females are a much more slender animal than the males. That pretty much goes true with all of them, although over time, females can get a little blocky if they are obese and very old. And one way to avoid that is to not feed a predominantly rodent or quail based diet. These guys in the wild, from what studies have shown, have been a mostly insectivorous diet, but they are also known to raid birds' nests and eggs. And so if you feed them too much calorie dense prey like rodents and quail, they will get obese. It can lead to a lot of long-term health issues. So the focus should be towards a predominantly insect-based diet. I do that. I feed dubia roaches, occasionally superworms, and large crickets, but I also offer quail and rodents to my females on a weekly basis. I don't really do it for males that often. Occasionally they'll steal one away, but I don't target them for those heavy prey items because they just get too darn fat too fast. And a fat monitor is not a healthy monitor, and it is not a good breeding monitor. So if you want a very, very beautiful tree monitor, I would highly recommend the yellow tree monitor. These guys are, to me, probably one of the prettiest of all tree monitors. I mean, that color to me is just, it's like a highlighter, and I don't think my camera really picks it up quite nearly as well as it should. But if you're looking for something really, really pretty, a wonderful display animal, a beautiful animal, a smart animal, a fairly social animal, yellow tree monitors are really great. I've got a couple captive bred ones right now that are available. They're adults, just like this one, maybe even just a tiny bit bigger. So if you're looking for something like a beautiful captive bred tree monitor, you can't go wrong with the yellow tree monitor. Beautiful chevron banding on the back, all toes, all toenails clean, no scars, no blemishes, just a beautiful animal overall.